Luan, it's Aiden. Come in. Luan? Come on, Luan, answer me. You there? Ah, great. I fixed the transmitter and now you go radio silent.
I don't have to be stronger than the infected, just faster. That's why I try to run every day.
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot. I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Lost needs to access that GRE place. You get it? That's why we have to find that pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory's not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Waltz's plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we activate that antenna, it'll boost the signal and we'll be able to hear everything they say, every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, what the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say. Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen. You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
All right, anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. But the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I haven't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from a thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hand so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. Lawan's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
What are Lawan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
It all came down to the TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the truth. The fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a night runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the creed in half before he bowed it, and with it, tore apart the night runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure, but they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
That's true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise. Good day, Villador. Frank is back, and I've got some more
So I hear Frank, the guy who's
My family's mail has finally arrived.
Gotta report to supply after my shift. This uniform's too tight.
Hey, Frank? That's way up there.
Yep. GRE made them hard to reach for a reason. Keeps them away from the bad guys. But for a guy like you, Aiden, piece of cake.
Could this be any more boring?
Inhibitor container detected.
Anybody there? They're gonna hang me!
Inhibitor container nearby. Inhibitor container nearby.
Frank, I got the antenna going.
Okay, let's see what these bastards are talking about.
Gather the guys and head east. Waltz is... We need to meet him.
They're moving, Aiden.
They said they're going to meet Waltz, heading east.
There's another antenna on top of a condominium at the intersection of St. Paul Boulevard and Peach Street, just by the entrance of the main canal. Get it working and we can keep up with them.
Got it.
Aiden, the Colonel seems to be evacuating renegade camps. First, the electricity, then central loot raids. Now this. It seems that Williams doesn't want to fight any more than we do.
Or he really intends to close the sluice gates and back the chemicals up into the city.
But his stronghold will be destroyed as well, so this evacuation wouldn't make sense. We need to expand the range to find out more.
Frank's calling for the return of the Night Runners. I wonder what will come of it.
You're no friend of ours.
Ain't no one can pass me. Waiting for Waltz's orders. Fuck. How much longer? He said he had some business to do in Old Villador. I hate this shithole. Someone just... I'm supposed to be scared? You ain't seen nothing yet!
Frank, I activated the second antenna. The renegades were here, on the roof.
Speaking of renegades, hearing more chatter.
Meeting in Garrison Boulevard, old offices. Waltz will be there to give us orders. Anything new about that pilgrim? No, but he found someone who'll help him access the database. If you know something new about that fucking pilgrim, let me know. Keep looking. Over and out.
Frank, I need to get to where they are.
You heard the maiden. Waltz is looking for you.
He's got a way to access the database. He found someone.
He's too strong for you, and you'll be playing straight into his hand.
If that's the only way to find out the truth, then so be it.
You're stubborn, kiddo. Stubborn like Lawan.
I'll be in touch.
I know chess, and what's happening between renegades and PKs is called a stalemate.
You ain't gonna live much longer. Gonna jack you up.
Time to show you I'm not fucking around. This is it, fucker. I'm done playing. You ready for me, asshole? I'm through with you.
Important thing, my first job. But hold that hammer out.
I am gonna get high.
See? Walt was right. These fuckers were eavesdropping on us. First him, then we'll get that GRE employee from the old Villador. And the boss will be over the moon.
Where's Walt?
Waltz? We don't need Waltz to deal with you. Oh, good old Frank. So naive. Warning people. Talking way too much. Got him!
Hope Marway had time to say goodbye to you. Either I'm high, or you're that children little carrier. Right to the burrow. Did the Great Night Runner send you to your death? We would invite you to join us, but, you know. Let's go another round. You're gonna squeal like a pig before me. You're gonna squeal like a pig before I'll show you I ain't playing. You're gonna squeal like a pig before whispering. You gonna fight or just dance around? Think you should be tougher than this. You're gonna squeal like a pig before whispering. You ain't gonna live. We're gonna fuck you up. Ain't too smart fucking with us like this. Give it up. I'm gonna end you. You're gonna squeal like a pig. You can't escape me. I'm through fucking around. Take this, motherfucker! Show on this! I'm through fucking around. You're gonna squeal like a pig! You can't escape me! Take this, motherfucker! You're gonna squeal like a pig! We're gonna back and kill ya! Better just give it up, asshole! Now, I'll show you I ain't playing! You'd be tough like this! Give it up! You can't win this one! I fought children scarier than you! Give it up! You can't win this one! You're dead now. Get him!
Aiden. Aiden. You all right?
I think so. Yeah. Waltz wasn't here. And they know we're eavesdropping on them.
I know.
You know?
Someone tried to tip me off, but the warning came too late. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, my infection just flared up. The renegades were talking about some GRE doctor from the bazaar. Waltz is looking for him too.
Former GRE in Old Villador? I'll look into it.
Who tried to tip you off?
Well, that's the strangest part. It was Hakon. He wants to meet with you.
I thought he left the city.
Well, he's still kicking, and he'll be waiting for you at the church on St. Paul Island. He's got the goods on Waltz. And hell, maybe he knows something about Lawan, too.
Wait, what do you mean something more?
I'm afraid she's found a lead on Hakon, and she means to hunt him again. Which means she could get herself into trouble. Do you know what really made the Night Runners special, Aiden? I mean, true heroes? It wasn't the inhibitors, not the strength or speed they granted us. For the Night Runners, it was balance that set us apart. Self-control. That's why Lawan couldn't become a Night Runner. Not because she was too young. She was the fastest, braver than a lot of my men. But she couldn't achieve balance.
Why do you think he knows anything about Lawan?
First of all, because she was after him. But also, because it's much more complicated than that. You see, the last time she went off radar like this was when this fucker dumped her. So if she's not answering now, I'm getting really worried this is something more, and Hakon could be involved.
Self-control. This should be good.
Don't laugh. We used inhibitors, but they didn't use us. We had to focus on mental and emotional strength, not just physical abilities. Balance. Physical strength is important, but it's what you do with it that determines what kind of human being you are. That's why Hakon's betrayal hurt us so much.
I'll go meet with Hakon, Frank. You try and find out what happened to Lawan. Just remember, they're listening to you two.
Will do, Aiden. Be careful. Who knows what Hakon is up to? I'm going back to the fisheye. Good luck.
Frank, the church is empty.
What are you talking about?
Well, Hakon's not here, but it looks like the renegades were camped here. Their fire is still smoldering.
Aiden?
Why did you want to meet, Hakon?
Why not? It's been a while. Looks like you've made some new friends. How is Lawan, by the way?
Wait, don't you know where she is?
No. But what I do know is that someone's been killing William's top officers, each with a single crossbow bolt. Sounds like Lawan's MO, doesn't it? Okay, Pilgrim. Time to get down to business.
You're still on Waltz's leash, I see.
Enough chit-chat, Aiden. Give me the key.
What?
The GRE key, Aiden. Give it to me.
I don't want to fight with you, Hakon.
Pity. I don't care what you want.
I saved your life at the bazaar.
Oh, you saved my life. I saved yours. We're even. Whatever you might think, we're not friends. Never were. Now, give me the key.
You know I won't do that.
Get that fucking key from him.
Think you can take her? Heck, you ain't gonna live that longer. No more fucking spill your blood. Gonna fuck you up. Fuck you. Enough of this shit. You're dead. Joke on this. Ready or not? Take this. Fuck me.
Not bad. Not bad, kiddo. You've made quite a name for yourself in this shithole.
Is that what you wanted? Are you really ready to kill me for that key, Hakon?
Well, so many people have died already. You can't stop the wheel from turning now.
But well, you had a chance to kill me, and to take it from me at the bazaar. What changed?
Well, what do you think, kid? You promised to get me out of the city. We had a deal. But then you ratted me out.
And you think Waltz will just let you go, just like that? You know what he did to Dylan. To all the others.
Yeah, but they all stood in his way. Dylan betrayed him. Lucas wouldn't give up the key. So?
So you murdered him!
The key is my pass out of the city. Real fucking shame I have to kill you. Need that key, Ed! You're making me do this, kid.
You got him! be shitting me! Here you go! That the best you can do? You can't fucking take us! Been taking it easy on you! You ain't no fucking badass! Mess with the fool, get the horn! You're harder to get rid of than my wives! You ain't seen nothing yet! Is that all you got? Could have avoided all this. Bad idea fucking with us! And I'm supposed to be scared? You ain't too bright, are ya? You ain't no fucking badass! Jesus, kiddo! I thought we were friends! You can't fucking... I trusted you, Aiden. Give me the key and it ends. Get ready! Disloyal bastard! You are so dead! Just fucking die! Misguided asshole! You should have given me the key! Can't get me! Time to take you down!
Hakon! You can't get away!
Maybe. But you don't want to see me. I ain't as pretty as before. We've both seen your biomarker. You're not gonna find me in time.
Bad idea fucking with us! You ain't too bright, are ya? Been taking it easy on ya. You ain't gonna like what comes next. Mess with the fool, get the horn. Suck on it!
How many people have you betrayed, Hakon? Killian? Frank? Lawan? Why did you betray her?
Frank told you about the TV station. Told you I chickened out, right? Well, he's wrong about that. It was a suicide mission.
And Lawan, why did you leave her?
What? How do you know about that?
Just answer the question.
I made a deal with the devil. And she had her own hell to deal with.
What are you talking about?
I left to protect her. If I'd stayed, Walt would have had her killed.
So why did you work with him? Why did you betray Frank?
I didn't! I didn't betray Frank. I was trying to fix things. After the TV station, I was planning to spy on Waltz. But he got suspicious. Threatened to kill Lawan. And now it's too late. This is the end of the line!
I'm sorry, Hakon. I didn't want this. Frank? It's Aiden. Hakon's dead.
Oh, fuck no. I knew this would happen. Well, come back to the fisheye. I overheard something more about Waltz. He's heading to Old Villador, Aiden. The person he tracked down is a GRE doctor.
Is that related to the database?
Yes, and I think I know the person he's after. I'll try to use the radio to reach her first.
I'm taking that key, Aiden.
Stop, Hakon. You're in no condition to fight.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Hakon, talk to me. This doesn't make sense. Do the Night Runners mean nothing to you? Don't you want to make things right, Hakon?
Nothing to make right anymore. The Night Runners are long gone. No matter what Frank says, he ain't gonna raise the dead. Although it's a nice dream.
What's really going on here? Frank told me how you broke with the Night Runners.
Every day since, I've wondered, would things have ended differently if I'd been there? Would my friends be alive? I know I can't bring anyone back, but I did make a vow. I'd prove myself to Frank and Lawan.
I don't want to fight you anymore, Hakon.
Neither do I, kid. Neither do I. I mean, I'm so tired. So fucking tired.
It's quite a trip, huh? I was worried that I'd have to learn surfing on my own.
Thanks for softening him up for me.
It's my ray of sunshine with a lethal crossbow.
Shut the fuck up.
A good thing you didn't finish me off, Aiden, or she would have been pissed.
Luan? How did you
Have my own connections. Try to stop me, and we're no longer friends, Aiden.
Killing Hakon won't help you, Luan.
What the fuck do you know?
I know about the Night Runners. Frank told me. He spoke about balance and letting go.
He's one to talk.
But he has. And you could too. Can't you? Luan, he said he wanted to protect you.
What is he talking about, asshole?
He said he joined Waltz because he wanted to spy on him.
Aiden, shut up.
But he had to stop because Waltz threatened to hurt you.
Bullshit.
I know you.
Stop bullshitting me!
Luan!
This is bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
You sure?
Go before I change my mind, you asshole.
I'm sorry.
How you feel?
I don't know. I feel relieved. Some peace, finally. But I should have killed him. He was on my list. He's still on my list.
Then throw your list away.
That list is my only purpose. It helped me keep going.
Throw it away, Luan.
You think you know me? Fuck you.
Luan, wait. Hakon, Butcher, Waltz. Bravo, Luan. You made it. Frank?
Where you been, kid? Waiting for you at the fisheye. Get over here.
Yeah, look, a lot went down since we last spoke.
Fuck. What happened? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you won't believe this, but Luan was there and she let Hakon go.
She what?
Yeah, she destroyed her kill list.
I'm floored.
Save your shock for later, Frank. What about that doctor?
Come to the fisheye, Aiden. I'll tell you everything.
Until today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now,
So, I click and what's this? Trying.
Aiden, you there? Meet us at the bar.
Us? Who's us? Frank?
Why did he get work free on?
PKs were butchered in the VNC tower. I had a feeling it would be this big.
Yeah, well, the party was over. And then Frank took out.
Is this a private party or can anyone crash it?
You've done a lot for the city, Aiden. For the Night Runners. You'll be one of us someday, Aiden. You'll make a decent runner, won't you, Luan? Huh?
Ah, the best.
But as for today... Hey, everyone. I wanted to say something.
Hey!
Everybody, hey!
Hey! Shut up, all of you! Frank's got something to say.
By whatever authority remains in me, I hereby make Luan officially and forever a Night Runner.
Fuck yes!
Get the fuck out!
Give him a beer!
Frank? You mean... So, you're really bringing back the Night Runners?
No, you're bringing them back. You and Aiden, in fact. You've already started. These old bastards are all former Night Runners who heard my broadcasts and came back. But you did them one better. You grew up.
Fuck you.
See? The creed. If Hakon's alive, it means you learn to forgive. You found balance. That's what being a Night Runner is really all about.
What about you, Frank? Do you forgive?
Your timing always sucked, Hakon.
Sometimes, but maybe not this time. Thought you could use this.
Where'd that come from?
I've kept it with me all along, Frank. So what will it be, Chief?
If Lawan can forgive you, I guess I have no choice.
Not a ringing endorsement, but I'll take what I can get.
Good. Now, this is Lawan's time, not yours. Step back and shut up. Everybody, get your asses up to the roof. Much better place for a ceremony than a fucking bar.
Oh yeah!
Today I am forged anew, to serve a cause greater than myself.
Today I am forged anew, to serve a cause greater than myself.
I shall be the sword that slays the enemies of mankind.
I shall be the sword that slays the enemies of mankind.
I shall be the shield behind which humanity rises again.
I shall be the shield behind which humanity rises again.
I shall be the light in the darkness.
I shall be the light in the darkness.
This is my sacrifice.
This is my sacrifice.
This is my pledge.
This is my pledge.
As a night runner.
As a night runner.
Woohoo! Hell of a job!
I'm gonna make you proud.
You already have, and I say that calls for celebration. Everyone, back down to the bar. Aiden, the GRE doctor I told you about. It's Veronica Ryan. She lives in Old Villador.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Well, she's one of the first people I met here.
We were acquainted once. She used to come to the canteen. I guess I managed to avoid pissing her off during my booze hound days, because I convinced her to help you.
Can we talk before you leave, Aiden?
Sure, yeah.
Seems serious. Talk to you later, kid. Good luck.
So, congratulations.
Sorry for avoiding you. I just... You know what they say. If you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
Yeah. That's a pilgrim saying.
Neither of us need to worry anymore.
So you're officially a night runner. How's that feel?
So strange. For so long, it was just Frank. And the Night Runners were just a ghost story of his. Now, we're like a fucking Insta-family. Even Hakon, for fuck's sake. Can you believe it?
Yeah, having Hakon back must be weird.
Tell me about it. Spent so much time wanting to kill him. But maybe, you know, maybe I never did because I never really wanted to. Maybe all I ever wanted was to stop hurting.
Well, are you hurting now?
Not really. Itchy, maybe. Like when an infection's healing. But I'm not in pain for the first time in I don't know how long.
Luan, I was worried.
Here it comes.
When you left after your place.
Hakon's and my place. Yeah, I can say that now. If I can say that, then it proves that you don't have to worry about me.
Of course I do, especially now. I mean, look, take it from a pilgrim. Happy people are vulnerable people.
Aren't you a buzzkill?
No, it's just that after everything, I just don't want to see you hurt again.
Next time I get hurt, I ain't gonna piss around so long before I kill the fucker.
I guess I better quit while I'm ahead.
Look, I'm sorry I bailed on you. I was just...
No, it's okay. It was really none of my business.
But I made it your business when I took you there. Maybe I did it on purpose.
On purpose?
You've made me and Frank all this your business. And look how much all of us have gained. Maybe I wanted you to know, but I was too chicken shit to come out and tell you so.
So, we went shoe shopping.
Right. Those fucking shoes.
They look good on you. Okay. I gotta go.
To look for your sister, right? Sometimes I envy her.
Envy her? How?
That she means so much to someone. I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm talking bullshit.
No, you're not,
Just shut up. Thank you.
Frank's got something for you, Aiden. Yeesh. Lawan, they're waiting for you downstairs.
I'm coming, Hakon. Fuck. You go do your thing, Aiden. And good luck. Right now, I think I just gotta do my thing.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. Eh, kid? Frank found that doctor you were looking for. Veronica Ryan. Seems she used to work for the GRE. And I thought I knew everything about the women in this city. You can probably find her somewhere around the church.
I have more to tell you, Luan.
Frank's calling for the return of the Night Runners.
Hey!
Have you seen Luan?
There's still some booze left, I'm sure. Well, I think there is.
No, listen. I'm looking for Luan.
But she was with you. On the roof.
And then she left and came here.
Here?
Here, yes. Jesus. Have you seen her or not?
Yeah.
You have? When? Did she leave?
I saw her with you. On the roof.
Yes, I know that. Yes. Okay. Never mind. Enjoy the party.
Hey, you too, Aiden.
Killian? A former Night Runner? Would never occur to me. Not in a million years.
Hakon.
Aiden, what did you say to her? What did you do?
Wait, what? Why?
She was quite, well, let's just say she was in no mood for celebration. I tried following her, but you know her, Aiden. If she doesn't let you, you won't ever find her.
Okay, Paul. Come on, use the brains God gave you.
Frank, have you seen Luan? Did she leave?
Yeah, that was strange. She seemed upset.
Did she say anything? Where was she going?
No, sorry. No clue. She's a night runner now, you know. It's a big deal.
She's not here, so she probably went back to her place. Take all the time you need, Luan. Just come back soon.
I don't want to talk to you.
They seem to have some kind of other disease. They won't let you near them. You didn't have to work.
What are you up to these days, Aiden?
Get used to it.
You really think so?
Does your sister know what you're planning?
She does, but she's against it.
She'll change your mind when everyone starts talking about you.
You don't know her. When she sets her mind to something.
Did they rough you up? A little. The worst thing was they took all the equipment. You couldn't have screwed it up more than you did. Hey, give me a break, man. It's not a big deal. Shut up. I'm trying to think how to fix this.
I didn't know anyone was still out there.
I keep telling everyone we should be getting ready for winter. Fuck me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
If only we didn't have to work. So quickly.
I don't want to upset you. You'll get used to it.
You really think so?
Not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar. They surprised me. How was I supposed to know that? Give me a break. Shut up. I'm trying to think how to fix this.
I don't trust the Night Runners.
Killian is alright, I reckon. But he tends to keep to himself.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the ball even happened. That's about the only thing I saw.
What's going on?
Hello, Barney.
What brings you, pal?
How's life?
Better, now that the PK finally stopped bothering us. I'm even thinking of starting my own business. I know a bit about weapon design. I could start making and selling them.
Sounds good. And how's Sophie doing?
Oh, yeah. That's major news. She's the big boss now.
I'm sure she is.
After all that happened, folks finally realized we needed a real leader. I'd say things have turned out the way they always should have been.
Well, good for her. And for all of Old Villador. I'm looking for Dr. Veronica Ryan.
You're not the only one, man.
What do you mean?
The good doctor's in trouble. And, weird kind of trouble. You see, a group of renegades appeared in Old Villador. First, we braced ourselves for another battle. But they didn't attack the bazaar. Just asked for Dr. Ryan. Of course, we didn't tell them where she is.
And where is Veronica? You can tell me, right?
In a hideout. Vincenzo and a few of our people are protecting her there. But the less people know about that place, the safer she is.
Where is it, Barney? If the renegades are hunting Veronica, a few people may not be enough.
You just can't walk away from a fight, can you? The building is north of Quarry End, Courtesan Rose Street. But you didn't hear it from me.
And you? Why are you here and not with Vincenzo and the rest?
I wanted to be, but Sophie talked me out of it. Said something about not wanting them to have to deal with my attitude. What attitude, for fuck's sake?
I have no idea. Okay. Thanks for the info. I'll go and give him a hand.
The folks say I'm the one always itching for a fight. Anyway, good luck, man.
Aiden, you're really here.
supposed to be discreet, not go shouting in the middle of the bazaar.
At an angle, and
you want money?
Get up an inch. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
You ain't gonna live much longer. I'm just fucking around. You. I'm ending you.
Understand? I'll make you talk. It's just a matter of time. Step one, you gotta admit. Should I get a hot poker? That would speed things up. That will be the death of that thing. You're on the rock, asshole! I'm gonna end you! Getcha! You had enough yet? Bite me! Mother! Goodness!
Hey. Thank God.
Where's Veronica?
She managed to escape.
I need to find her. Do you know where she is now?
No, but we can try to contact her. Veronica? Veronica? Are you safe? Veronica? Shit. Something's not right.
Yes, I'm safe. Are you?
Oh, I am now. There is someone who needs to speak to you.
Yeah, Dr. Ryan? I'm Aiden. I know that you're being hunted by the renegades.
Hurry, Aiden. More renegades may be here any minute.
Frank told me you worked for the GRE. I need access to the GRE database in the observatory. I have a GRE key.
A GRE access key?
That's what I've been told. You think you can...
Let's meet. I'll be in a small building near the dam, not far from the observatory.
Okay, I'll go... Wait, hello?
Be careful, Aiden. The place is soaked in chemicals.
I will. Thanks for the heads up, Vincenzo.
Thank you. I'm lucky you showed up. Farewell, Aiden.
Farewell.
What the fuck is this dirt? You're gonna regret it! Oh, you're in trouble now!
Aiden, where are you?
I'm near the dam.
Meet me, and then we'll go to the observatory. That's the place you're looking for.
But the observatory's soaked in chemicals.
Find me in the two-story building squeezed between the dam and the promenade. Had a feeling we'd cross paths sooner or later.
You patched up Barney, right?
He whimpered like a baby soon as he saw the needle.
And those renegades, why are they after you?
Probably the same reason as you. To access the GRE database. What do you want from it, Aiden? Why are you risking so much?
I'm looking for my sister.
Your sister was in the GRE?
No, she was a prisoner. I haven't seen her in 15 years.
A prisoner? You mean a test subject?
I don't know what I'll find. She's the only family I've got. The only answer to what Waltz has done to us.
Waltz?
He held us there. Had a hobby of experimenting on kids. Did you know about that?
I was only a mid-level doctor, Aiden. I'm sorry. Want to know anything else? Or can we go?
Why are you helping me? Are you looking for something in the database as well?
Aiden, those vaults contain my organization's biggest secrets. I almost died because I was a part of it. I need to know what they were hiding.
What if you don't like what you discover?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
How did a GRE doctor wind up at the bazaar?
By not letting anyone know I was a GRE doctor. After the revolution, the GRE were blamed for the disaster. Personnel were rounded up and executed.
People used revenge to relieve the pain. Doesn't matter if it doesn't work.
What happened, happened. Now I'm someone else.
How are you planning to get us inside the observatory?
Look, there's a security tunnel into the complex. It was locked up years ago. Give me the key, Aiden. Are you sure the key is functional?
It has been.
Maybe the problem is that the building has no electricity.
Is there any other way to get in there?
It depends how much we're prepared to risk.
A lot, if you ask me.
Okay, then come with me. I have something to show you. See those domes?
Sure, but the place is flooded with chemicals.
The GRE had a solution for that. When they created the THV Gen mod, they had to protect their employees from exposure.
But the THV what?
The chemicals. They came up with blockers. Shots that would shield their workers for a few minutes from the fumes. Fortunately, I still have 2 doses. Had a feeling they'd come in handy one day.
Oh, those must be worth a pretty penny.
They are extremely rare. For now, we will need only 1. For you.
Wait, you're not coming?
No, I will join you, but first, I'd like you to restore the power to the building. You see, I have panic attacks when I'm in tight spaces or in the dark. Now you probably think I'm a coward.
Not at all. I think it took guts to come here. So let's do this.
When you get there, first restore the power. Then I'll be able to join you. Hold out your arm. Remember, the shot shields you from the chemicals for a limited time only.
Can't I take the other one too?
No, not at the same time. This stuff's too strong. Go as fast as you can to the smaller dome, and from there to the higher one. You should find a door leading inside. There. You'll be safe. Then head to the B block. There you should find the building's main circuit breaker. As soon as you turn on the electricity, the security door will unlock, and I can join you by going through the tunnel I showed you. Now go. The blocker is working. Aiden, I wasn't
The blocker is working.
time. That blocker won't protect you forever. Just turn on the power.
Warning. Main power circuit malfunction in Block B. Emergency protocol initiated.
Veronica, I made it through the chemicals to the first dome.
Great. Now just get to the second one. Find a door, a hatch, or whatever leads underground.
Right. Veronica, found the entrance. So far, so good. How do you know this place so well, by the way?
I was here just once, long ago. But I have a good memory.
That sounds useful.
Well, sometimes it's a curse. Really.
Veronica, I have a horde of infected here.
Shit. I hoped it would be empty by now.
Well, it isn't. Don't know if I can get through.
Use the UV flashlight on your belt. That should keep them at bay. Just don't stop, Aiden.
Veronica, I made it. The electricity's on.
Great. The security tunnel is open. I'll try to take the elevator down to you.
This place was quite the hive. Plenty of infected. But I got rid of them.
They were people too, Aiden. They deserve respect. Aiden? What's going on? The elevator! It stopped!
I see. I think it blew a fuse. I'm checking.
Do something. Quick! Please!
Don't worry. I'll fix it.
Please, don't leave me here!
Don't be afraid. Veronica, the power's back. You all right? Veronica? I'll meet you by the elevators. See? Told you everything would work out.
Just get in.
You always been claustrophobic?
Seriously? For over 10 years.
So what happened then?
Aiden, for God's sake, can we not talk about this right now?
The database. Where is it?
Just give me a moment. Below us.
Even farther than this?
Another 6 floors down.
This is pretty high tech.
Before the GRE, this complex was run by the military. They used it to monitor threats, rocket attacks, that sort of thing. That's why they called it the observatory. Then the virus came, and that was the end.
So what happened here, in the end?
Well, the GRE lost control of the situation, and it all went to hell. Everything collapsed. From what I know, the scientists at first barricaded themselves inside. But soon, conditions in here were as bad as they were in the city. So some of them quietly slipped out. And those who stayed are the ones you got rid of earlier.
So the military ran this place before the GRE?
Yes. It used to be a Cold War command bunker.
Cold War?
A period in the last century. Wars back then were fought on a grander scale. It wasn't just about day-to-day matters like having enough water, UV lamps, and food scraps. In a way, though, it was just like things are now. People lived every day in constant fear.
That's quite the story.
They used to call places like this witnesses to history. Great. Dark again.
Wait, I'll try and figure something out. If we have electricity here, we could use it to power up the whole floor.